All right.
So,
You got it.
Marty ruined spaghetti night.
Correct. Summer, it was people.
It
Just
was
in time, too.
which is disgusting.
Coming up over
and
Florida.
Not cool to lie about.
Correct. But it
So,
should also be noted to Morty
here's
that it's
the
not
battle
cool to
station.
tattle. Dad, they were delicious. So keep eating them. We can't now.
Because of you. Sorry, Morty.
got
That was terrible.
NFL game
You did
on that
quote,
screen. You got
unquote,
Rick and Morty
right
here.
thing. We are technically very happy
Monitoring
to be
everything
better
that's
informed.
going on.
Octopus, now this.
Got a nice
Have we
view.
thought about just giving up and joining the fascist half of the
Got the
country?
moon coming up over
Just
the
saying, they
horizon.
get to do
Got my
more.
seat
I
mapped
guess I'll go
onto
my
the
room
commander's
since
chair.
everyone hates me now.
And I got all
Sorry.
my pirate gear set up now that we're in international waters. I think space counts as international waters. Showing off a little bit. This is Sonarr with 2 R's, used for movies. This one tracks all my TV shows, tracks all my current TV shows. I got 1,373 series currently being monitored. 72. 98,601 episodes. That's split over 95,000 files. There's a lot of TV shows that have like 2 episodes in one, or two episodes in one file. It's like a 2-parter put together, so you end up with a different amount of episodes and files. Totaling exactly 20 terabytes. That's actually
Don't be. It was quite the revelation.
kind of.
Would you
Or missed out on
mind
an exact
showing
number.
us?
Okay, we're
This
missing
is
one
the
thing.
spaghetti of a person that took their own life.
Change
They
this
get
to
consent to be
added. So this shows like the stuff that's it's still looking for. It hasn't been able to find all the episodes.
Wow, yeah. Amazing
Same
as
thing
always.
down here.
Not
It
gonna lie.
shows
Would you
lots of
consider
green.
yourself
You just want to see
typical
lots of green.
Earthian?
Well, on Earth, it's
44,
considered inferior to
4,420,
typical, so
420.
we're all
There you
very
go.
special and different, but we definitely all do like spaghetti.
All
8
Let's see
billion
here.
of you.
Total file
Morty,
size
how would you feel
4.3
about being a kind
terabytes.
of ambassador?
A
Missing.
liaison between our
And this will
worlds.
track like
Oh,
stuff.
now,
I put
hold
them in
on.
there.
I went to
Hit
that
add.
girl because
Type in, whatever movie you want. Like
have permission.
well, Dead. I don't know why that just popped up.
My name is
It'll show you. You can
Radcliffe.
click it, tell it where you want it to download. This is already got it. It'll keep track of where you got it from, so in case you lose it, need to re-download it. It'll keep track of what file you had. When you add them and they're not here, not available, go into a calendar. Today is the 7th. It says in cinemas, the Marvels are coming out now. I don't have it set to download the cinema version. But all these other shows like The Killers, Gran Turismo, all these dumb money should have just been added.
People the right to
It's-
die and
see.
be delicious.
Please feel free to
There it is, right there, automatically added. It came out yesterday. So,
I think I'm good. Thanks.
what happens when it triggers?
We're tasty.
It will take the name of the movie and it will feed it in to this indexer over here. Now I've got all these different indexes set up. These are all public. You can use private ones, public ones. You just add them, add an indexer, and it'll give you a list
Missing spaghetti night.
of all these different indexers. Select the most popular ones or whatever ones you want to do. Then when you have that, you get an API key. You go in over here to your settings and you put your indexers in. For movies, I'd use these 3. For TV shows, I use a lot more indexers. And I also have quality profiles where I tell it how much I want to use in space. So it's going to try to find, it's going to find that match these profiles, SD, 1080p, HD 720. It'll try to find a movie in that thing. And then also you can go in under the quality and you can say how much space you want to use per minute. I prefer not to go over 100 megabytes per minute, or however you can set that all up. Then once it finds something that matches, it'll take that magnet data and take it into your download client, which is Qubit, which will send the torrent over here with it'll automatically import it with a category. Here. It'll download, and when it finishes downloading and it's marked in a category like movies, it'll send a complete thing over here to the movie saying, hey, this movie's done. And it'll go, okay, this movie's done. What is it? It will rename it and move it to the plot. So it'll download to a temporary file, but when it's done, it will download and move to wherever you set the path to. So it will rename it to however you have it set up in the naming scheme. And then it will move it into that folder. Once it's moved into that folder, Plex will recognize that the library has changed and it will scan. And because of the way it's named from radar or Sonarr, Plex will automatically be able to know what it is and add it automatically. So you literally don't have to do anything but add the movie. It'll go out and find the link, it'll download it, it'll add it, it'll rename it, it'll move it into Plex. It'll do all of that without you having to do anything. And yes, I'm still in international waters, so don't at me.
We've got clean energy.
Super cool. Makes things a lot easier to track, and it's not as big of a loss when you lose something or something gets. It's easier to upgrade. I also have my phone here where I got my phone link through Windows. I can set my messages, I can see calls, I can do all that. I can see who's on the server, which is just me watching Rick and Morty. I can watch my Lions game. I think this is just Lions highlights. Got my portal that I can move around wherever I want. Portal for my keyboard and mouse, controllers, a spare wireless keyboard in case I need it. Now, I would say 5 screens is the most you could probably use in this. I haven't tried to use more. I think you have to pay if you use more than 5 screens, but 5 screens is a lot. So there is an option for a subscription, $50 a year, or I believe it's $15 a month if you just do 1 month to unlock 4K resolutions. You can do ultra wide monitors, you can do all kinds of custom resolutions and stuff. So if you want to do that, it's there. There's also like a bunch of different rooms that you can do. You can just do pass through. I don't do a lot of just pass through because it wastes a lot of battery. Just any other questions or comments, or if you need help setting anything up or anything else, just let me know. Yes, I know the screens probably don't look that crisp in the recording, but it is much crisper, surprisingly crisp, even at just 1080p in the headset, because they're so close to your eyes and these lenses are so good. Oops. That's another thing you can do. Ooh, this isn't even connected. Let's attach this back on there, and we can do some, pick up my whole stack, make it fucking huge. Oh no, I don't think I can do something like that if I want. I can, so I want this to be much bigger. Move it over here.
Anyway, here's the last one. Kept the brainstem, internal motor functions, but essentially just a headless
If you have any other questions, there is options inside of Immersed, which is the main app that runs all of this. It's connected. There's an app called Immersed. Then there's a client on the desktop that feeds it. So it does require a computer. Mine's not that fast. It's 8 cores, 16 threads, 32 gigs, 3060 Ti, 5800X. So it's not like a supercomputer, and it can do this. Now, I haven't tried playing video on every different screen and 4K videos and all that. Like, it can play 2 videos good. It can play audio with multiple channels, play them both at the same time. I just have this turned down.
Come January. So, they're down an 8 in this pass.
I don't know if you have more physical monitors that you can add more and more.
This would be
Although
the season long
kind of ridiculous
for Patterson,
down here.
and he knuckles it through. I'll play for a lot of good teams.
This one down here, but it's like
Garoppolo out of the end zone, just has to get rid of it, looking for Adams, who still just has the one catch. Aiden Hutchinson, first time.
The future is here, and
nobody has
right
ever
over China,
questioned
so
Garoppolo's toughness.
I'm gonna jump off here.
In trouble again, has to use those legs, and now finds a receiver, and the catch is made over the middle by Jacoby Myers.